Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of PhilsPhive. Now, before I get into the 5 things that I've got to talk about today, I'd be remiss if I didn't address some comments that I got last time that I think I'd gone on a 4-week streak of wearing the same pink polo shirt for each and every one of my Wednesday PhilsPhive. So sorry to disappoint you today, but this was apparently the first Wednesday in a long time that I actually consciously thought about what I was going to grab off the rack and show up to work in. So most days, especially without my wife's supervision, I'm lucky to find something clean and get in here. But nonetheless, a lot of things happening and a bunch of things that are more important than that. And first off is what we did yesterday, and that was our Operation Finally Home dedication for U.S. Navy Corpsman Luisa Velez and her son Spencer. And if you weren't there, you really missed a special moment for a special family, in this case a single mom and her young son. And each and every one of these that we've done, 8 through the association with Operation Finally Home, has been a very special occasion and a very unique experience. But all of these veterans kind of show their emotions in different ways, and some kind of keep a stiff upper lip and others will let it out a little bit. But this yesterday was just unbridled passion that was reflective of the journey that the two of them had been on together, not just with Corpsman Velez, but her son Spencer, despite being 8 years old, is just really in tune with his mom. You can tell that she's raising a great young man, and we're just so happy that we're able to provide them with a mortgage-free home through Operation Finally Home, who had just about all their staff there and the folks that we've come to appreciate and work with over the years in that partnership there. But also Matt Walls with Winston Custom Homes and his wife Susan. This is the second project that they've done. It's very special that they stepped up again in a very difficult time to build to do it. The Dallas division chipped in collectively with the builders there. The city of Irving donated a lot. They've got a couple more that we want to get working on here in the near future, as well as the NEC Corporation has been a good corporate partner. Nebraska Furniture Mart, HEB, and others chipped in to make that house a home and finish out the furnishing. So check out, you'll see on our Facebook and my LinkedIn some of the news coverage that we got there, which does a pretty good job of summing up the day and the moment. So going forward, tomorrow we've got after hours. If you're not wanting to get down to downtown Dallas, where a lot of these have been, you're in luck. This one is up at the Frisco location for Ferguson Bath, Kitchen, and Lighting Gallery. We're going to have the food, beverages, door prizes, all that good stuff. The Builder Jackpot is up to $800, so you can register at dallasbuilders.org. Also, we have a new member welcome that's coming up next Tuesday. It's the first time we've had that back in person, so I'm really excited. I think we're going to have a good crowd. And whether you're a new member or you just want to see the depth and breadth of what the Dallas BA does, show up to that. Hopefully you'll learn a lot about what's going on, what we're working on, and meet some of your colleagues that are wanting to do the same thing there at our office. That will be 9 a.m. start, so register again at dallasbuilders.org, and a big thanks to Structure Home Warranty for being our year-long membership partner. Young professionals, they're back in action a week from today. Next Wednesday at the Dallas BA office, they're going to have Ted Wilson with Residential Strategies, certainly one of the leading experts in the area, talk about the housing market conditions and certainly the changing season that we're in right now. Common theme here, register at dallasbuilders.org, and this is for association members and their employees that are at or under close enough to 40 to get in. So let's check that out if you are in that demographic. And then also for anyone and everyone, we've got an education class earlier that day, again a week from today on Wednesday at the Dallas BA office here. It's the Building a Better House series, Windows, Do's and Don'ts. It's about everything that you want to know about windows and the attributes of the different kinds, different materials that can make those up, and maybe even some hints on how to get them expeditiously, which I know has been a challenge for a lot of builders out there. You know the drill. Register at dallasbuilders.org. You can do that here in person, or you can do it via the Zoom stream hybrid. So thanks for tuning in this week, and like I said, I'll make more conscious decisions on what I wear for these going forward, but I'm glad nonetheless that you tune in. Hopefully you find them informative, and until next time, keep on building. We'll talk to you then. Bye.